good afternoon. So I have two poems, one in English and the second one is a mix of English and Malayalam. So the first poem is a bit personal poem, I would say. So I live at a place which is a little far from the city. So there is silence most of the time, and because there is so much silence that if a pin drops, it is heard much sharper. And my house is surrounded by a lot of open fields. So these open fields are like breeding grounds of dogs. We don't mind their business and they don't mind our business. Let them be there. Now the thing is, like I mentioned the silence, right? So if the dog makes a little bit of sound, it is heard much amplified. And then during the lockdown, when I was jobless, I was just glued to my seat in my room. The sounds of the dogs started affecting me psychologically. Now anxiety kicked in, and then there were a lot of problems. And this poem is about that. So I have titled it, Problems Started When the Dogs Began to Sound Like Humans. So, childhood. Two tall Dobermans locked inside metal grills. Whenever I went to his house, he locked them inside, or I would cry. I would mock them. What should I call it? A reverse personification? Dogification? Anyway, the grill protected me from a possible bloody war. Then one day, over phone, I came to know one was dead. And then on another day, similarly, the other. Teenage. On my way to tuition, many dogs strayed here and there, checking out my thin legs and thighs. But it seems I gained courage, tricked them, made them fools, this time without that grill, yet avoiding a possible bloody war. Although one day some big brown dog chased me around the building, almost ripping apart those thin legs and thighs. Youth. These days, I don't fear dogs, not at all. But the problem started when the dogs began to sound like humans. Like how humans cry in pain, growl in agony, and sigh in ache. Maybe I have heard too many human cries. One day, my mother sobbing on her brother's accident. Another day, a neighbor crying on his father's death. Maybe many a human cries heard from near and far that echoes across a weeping sky. I lost the ability to discern a dog's cry and a human's cry, which pushes me in doubt every now and then, which pushes me in few seconds of deep pain and agony. I now fear dogs, a newfound fear. Not that old fear of them hearing my thin legs and thighs, but the newfound fear of my inability. What if one day I hear a dog's cry and then assures myself it's really a dog, but what if I am wrong? I have one more poem. I've titled it How I Asked Myself to Dream. So the poem is written in two languages, and I'm a little afraid that the Malayalam names that I've used are a bit over-romanticized cliches, but let's see. Alright. How I ask myself to dream. അശാന്തി നളം കെട്ടിക്കിടക്കുന്ന ചില രാത്രികളിൽ എൻ്റെ ഭാരം എനിക്ക് തന്നെ താങ്ങാൻ പറ്റാതെ ആകുമ്പോൾ I ask me to dream. I dream of a plump right arm, slightly bended, bowling the ball of the century. Pitched on the off of the left-hand batter, a sharp turn to the wickets, clicks the left stump behind the batter. Absolutely brilliant from Shane Warne. ഇനി മറ്റു ചില രാത്രികളിൽ സ്വകാര്യമായ സങ്കടങ്ങൾ നെഞ്ചിലേക്ക് അരിച്ചിറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ I ask me to dream again of a short man pushing the ball straight at the rolling bowler like a tracer bullet, like a jet tap let loose. Absolutely magnificent, and Tendulkar has not moved an inch. അങ്ങനെ വ്യാകുലതകൾ ഓരോന്നിനെയും ഞാൻ തന്നെ വെട്ടിമാറ്റി എന്നെ ഞാൻ ഓരോ സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ കാണിച്ച് എന്നെ ഞാൻ നിരന്തരം സന്തോഷിപ്പിച്ചു. Akram pounding Dravid. Akram pounding Dravid. അങ്ങനെ ഒട്ടനേകം സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ. ചില രാത്രികളിൽ അശാന്തി ടെന്റ് കെട്ടി താമസിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ എന്നെ തന്നെ കളിക്കാൻ ഇറങ്ങി. ധോണിയുടെ കൂടെ തന്ത്രങ്ങൾ മെനഞ്ഞു, സച്ചിന്റെ കൂടെ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് റൊട്ടേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു, സഹീറുമൊത്ത് പന്ത് പങ്കിട്ടു. ഒടുവിൽ ഞാൻ വന്ന് വീഴുമ്പോൾ പഞ്ഞിമെത്ത പോലെ താങ്ങുന്ന എൻ്റെ സൗഭാഗ്യങ്ങളെയുമായി കൂട്ടി ഞാൻ ഉറക്കമെണീറ്റു. വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക്. യു ആർ ആബ്സല്യൂട്ട്ലി സേഫ്. യു ഹാവ് won by 25 wickets. Thank you.
Thank you, Gopal. Now I invite Krishna Kumar to come and share.